Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We got you guys a new build, possibly not. We picked up a 2021, right? 2001 or 2002 Ford Ranger. You know, we need a little shop truck, you know, kind of thing. We're looking online, we're like, hey, clean title, Ford Ranger, you know, only has 80,000 miles. It's a manual V6. We're like, hey, four-wheel drive, like that sounds like a really good deal. Looks like light rust. We're like, hey, you know, let's play it cheap, and we want it. So we're like really excited about it. You know, we'll let you know how much we paid for it, and it was cheap. Apparently, you know why now. We knew there was rust, you know, and we'll show you how bad the rust is, which we didn't know. But let's check out the good, you know. Let's check out why why this is still Ford Ranger. Because I mean, everybody's rebuilding Ford Rangers these days, you know, and they're such a good truck that we had to pick one up. But let's check out the good stuff. All right, guys. So check it out. It's a V6. I mean, that's like probably the biggest engine they have in these Rangers, and it's a manual. So I mean, that's hecka cool, and it's 4x4. I mean, that's pretty cool, you know? I mean, check this out. It looks pretty good.
Doesn't look too rusty in here.
I mean, it looks super clean, you know? He's got very low miles, only 80,000 miles, you know? I mean, that's pretty sick. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, a good truck, you know, to pick up little parts, things like that. Instead of taking that diesel, you know? But, I mean, it's got good oil.
Started right up.
The battery's good. I mean, everything's looking good. It looks like this was maybe like a service truck or like somebody's company truck, and then they got rid of it for good reasons. Hey, clean title though. All right, guys. Also, this is a really good truck that has manual windows.
Can't break those.
With only 80,000 miles on it. It needs a good cleaning though. I mean, somebody definitely, you know, they used it, they drove it. A little bit of rust right here, you know, just a little bit. I think that's normal for Ford Rangers, you know, like, I don't know. Let's see if there's any lights on the dash though. So no lights on the dash. That's really good.
Doors open.
Only 80,000 miles. I mean, that's good. 5-speed transmission. Wow. I mean, from so far, I like the truck though. But let me show you why we don't like it. Look at that gap right there.
That's great.
I guess that's holding the frame.
Yep.
I mean, we'll probably go inside and lift it up and we'll look out the frame, but yeah, we're not that excited about it anymore. So we're here at the back of the vehicle on the bed. You know, we saw the rust in the pictures. We're like, oh, that's not that bad. We'll put some flares on it, you know, and it'll look good, you know. But yeah. Well, look inside. It's sprayed in bed liner. I mean, whoever had this truck really cared, you know. Wow. It must. Hey, Michael. I was thinking it's probably that issue because of that wood.
Right.
It's really
heavy.
Really heavy. Yeah.
That's just.
Hey, see if you can put that 2x4 in there. Look at that. We fixed the gap.
Much better.
Much better. Let's just pull it out.
Pull it out? So why is it doing that?
We'll have to look underneath. But look at this. So it had a hitch on here. It's got a spare tire. Painted bumper. That's like an upgrade, right? But, you know, it's a Ford. So good things come with Fords. And on this side, we have a flat tire. We can definitely fix that. You know, a little bit of rust. Not that big. But I don't know. I mean, it looks like a pretty solid truck on the outside. But let's get inside the shop and look underneath this thing. just like that, we're fixing the first problem with this truck. I think, you know. At least, I mean, now it should roll a lot better. You know, I don't think we're having any more suspension issues.
Probably nailing it or something.
Maybe. Still brand new though. Still got the little. All right, guys. So we checked out the good on the outside. But let's go underneath and check out the bad with the rust. This is a northern vehicle, but man. Even just like right here, you can tell there's some really bad rust going on. I don't know if they were like driving into salt somewhere or something, but
I mean, the body doesn't be that bad, I would say.
Right, but underneath, you can see it's pretty bad. But let's just go ahead and see what's going on. So already you can see the bumper itself underneath is getting just eaten away by that rust. Wow. I mean, it's a metal bumper. That's to be known, I would say. That's not that bad. But let's check out the rear end. Look at that rear end. That doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's like somebody painted it though a couple times. Still there. That's good, but I can't imagine working on this thing, taking all these bolts off and stuff. Everything's probably so frozen. You're gonna have to heat it up like crazy. This spare tire is about to just fall off, I think. I think the bed's gonna fall off before the spare tire. It'll probably fall off together. Even though it's a brand new tire. Look at that spare tire. It's really nice. I don't know. Let's keep going. The muffler looks good. Exhaust. Yeah, I guess. I mean, still there, definitely covered in rust. I mean, usually the muffler rusts all the way out, you know, right? Usually. It didn't sound that bad, so when we were driving, it didn't sound like an exhaust leak or anything, so. Oh, look, Michael, I already see the frame. Look right there. Wow. Wow. It, like, cracked in half? Yeah, the frame is cracked in half, you guys. That's crazy. It's a clean title, though. Wow, must be good, but, I mean, overall, that frame doesn't look that beefy. It's honestly pretty thin. I'm surprised. I mean, it is a Ranger. Wow. Wow, that's pretty crazy, though. I mean, look at that side. It has a crack in it, too. Right there, Michael. Back up, back up. Back up, right here. Wow. There it is. I don't think it's supposed to have be separated like that. Yeah. Maybe we should just weld it back together. I don't know. We're gonna need. I don't think it's supposed to be a two-piece frame like that. That's pretty crazy. So it's just held together by what right now? The top of the frame and the back of the leaf spring's holding it though, right? So yeah, it's holding it together. It's kind of holding it together, but dang, that's crazy. I've never seen a frame just rust in half before. Dang, guys, so looking pretty bad, but good news. We found a zip tie holding this metal rail right here, holding our frame together. Ah, that's nice. I feel much better about it. Let me see a flashlight. I mean, yeah, look at that. I don't know if that's intentional, but it also looks like they welded this little bracket because I guess they started seeing it crack. Look at that crack everywhere. I mean, whoever welded needs to learn how to weld, I guess, because it looks kind of bad too. Wow. Look at that, even cracked right there. Wow, everything's just, I mean, the bushings are gone. It is rust, but look at that, man. I have never seen this kind of rust before, guys. This is pretty crazy. It's like a cancer just eating it away like insane. Wow. I mean, what do you think about our good deal, Michael? I mean, from the outside, it looks like a good deal, but it's the inside that counts this time, and I don't know, we might have a parts truck instead of a work truck here. Danger, Ranger danger for this one. I mean, you go down the road and your car just comes apart in half. I mean, we still have an engine with only 80,000 miles on it. Right, so we still got some good parts, but I mean, one time we were driving that hot rod down the road and we lost the wheel. I feel like we drive this thing down the road, we might lose the back end, so. The whole thing, bed, suspension, everything. That's crazy. But do you find any good things about it, Michael, on the bottom? Transfer case looks okay. Yeah, surprisingly, that's, I guess, depending on what kind of steel it is. It's not regular mild steel or something. Well, let's check out like the engine. Yeah, let's go underneath there. All right, guys, so looking in the front of it, yeah, obviously there's a bunch of rust going on, but our axles still look pretty good. Tie rod ends are there. They're not rusted through, so that's pretty good. I don't know about adjusting them. I mean, honestly, I've seen worse, you know? I'm kind of used to southern vehicles with no rust, so it's pretty hard. I don't know how they do it up there up north with all these rust things. There's probably specialty tools that we're missing to work on this stuff, but like a big torch, big old torch, or that heating element stuff they do. I've seen videos about. I don't know, but I think it's pretty cool. It's got fog lights on it, and it's still there. I mean, it still has a whole front end. It really does. Light rust, you know. Yeah, radiators look okay, you know. They're there. What about the engine? Does it look like it's leaking oil or anything, or? Maybe a little bit in the front transfer case, but that's probably normal.
Oil pan looks okay on it. Engine mounts, not the best.
I mean, Michael, I'm not that excited about it anymore, but who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, guys, let us know what we should do with this thing. I mean, what would you do if you bought one and it's completely rusted underneath? Buy another one that needs all these parts, maybe? Or would you
put it back on auction?
Fix it, put it back on auction? I mean, hard to say.
Alright guys, so we got it inside the shop, and unfortunately, bad news, you know, the frame's pretty much gone. I mean, it's cracked, it's rusted, it's missing. Everything that we weren't really expecting. We were expecting rust, but not this bad. You know, it wasn't, you know, definitely not something we want to, you know, kind of fix, welding it, frame, or who knows, maybe we replace the frame, but that's a lot of work. We got a lot of projects. We pretty much bought this so we could have like a little shop truck, you know, pick up parts, you know, good on gas, things like that, but I don't think this is a good one, you know. Leave us a comment down below what you guys think, you know. Should we save it? Should we not? Most likely, you know, it's got a good powertrain, you know, it's got a good engine, transmission. Maybe we could put a swap into something, you know, like another Ford Ranger, I don't know, like, or another little thing. I mean, I was looking on the website, maybe like a Ford Bronco, like an older one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Kind of cool. Or some kind of swap, you know, some kind of truck or something, because it looks like the powertrain, transfer case, transmission, all that's good. It only has 80,000 miles on it, so I mean, who knows, you know. Leave us a comment down below what we should do with it, you know. And also, we'll let you know, guys, how much we bought it for. So pretty much we bought this for $1,000, you know, $1,000 plus fees. You know, it came out to be almost like $1,500 because of storage fees and then bringing it over here. So for $1,500, I mean, it's still not a bad deal. You know, we still have a whole front end we can use on another truck. We still have the powertrain, you know, the engine. We can swap it into something, you know, make a little hot rod out of something, you know, like the little hot rod we did back in the day. I mean, swap that in there, 4-wheel drive. That'd be pretty cool. You know, it's V6. It's still kind of powerful. But leave us a comment down below, you guys. Did we do good or bad, you know? I think we did okay, you know? It could have been worse. I don't know how, but it could have been worse. But yeah.
Well, alrighty guys, I mean, I don't know what else to do with this thing. We can go do some donuts, but I might break it in half, so I don't recommend that. I don't know, we'll have to see what's going on with this thing. We might just sell it, we might just keep it, like I said, do a swap on it thing, but that's all the time we have for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. You know, sometimes we win big, sometimes we do okay, and sometimes we lose. That's, like I said, part of the game that we do in Copart. You never know what you're gonna get. It's not like you get to, we didn't actually check this one out. We probably should have went and looked at it. If we looked at it, we probably wouldn't have bid on it. It's just so easy to click a button and win a car, you know? That just happens. Spontaneous buys, yeah, it's kind of addicting. I know, reading the comments, it's just so easy to win a car, but then you gotta deal with it. But hey, that happens, you know? Learn from our mistakes, not a big deal, guys. Like I said, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.